I was listening to Pastor Tubman under the ministries of Bishop Jakes, and he said something very powerful. He said, be careful of allowing your brokenness to bring damage, condemnation, or stains in things you're trying to build. What you put in the foundation is what you put in the foundation. Good, bad, or indifferent. We all broken. We ain't nobody perfect. And that's why we have to be careful of judging people. And we have to be careful of what we release on people. And we have to grow up. And we got to be able to allow people grace to fall. Even your own self. Have the argument. But be big enough to apologize and come back together and say, hey, I was wrong. This is my fault. These are my issues. This is how I saw it. And when a person feel like you got to part ways, then part ways. When you got a difference of opinion, you got a difference of opinion. Especially when it creates a break that you can't reconcile. It's called irreconcilable differences. Whether in marriage, in friendship, in business, whatever the situation, you just part ways. Life goes on and death dies. Oh, that one number God. Life goes on and death dies. Just think about that. Why you so busy in unforgiveness, mad at somebody, frustrated, refusing to apologize, prideful, all this other stuff? You stuck. You stuck. No matter how much money you make, you still miserable. But life moves forward. Life is forgiving. Life is walking in love. Life is saying I was wrong. Life is apologizing. Life is restoration. Life is recognizing what went wrong and not trying to do that. Life is recognizing, hey, I saw you trying even though it didn't work out the way we wanted to. And I apologize for my frustration and part of it that caused whatever argument we had. That's life. Some people, sometimes you got to swallow that pride and just accept the person trying their best. Even if it ain't meeting what you feel it need to meet. It's okay to let go. It's okay to let go of, and not just people, just let go of the frustration. Let go of that we just had a bad day. And that's okay. It's okay to have a bad day. Every day not gonna be perfect. But you recognize the heart of a person. Either you recognize the heart of a person or you don't. And your loyalty is your loyalty. Either you grow up or you don't. You can't build nothing while you keep throwing folks and valuable things away. You keep throwing stuff away that's useful, you're not gonna ever build anything. Some people not to be meant to be in your life. That's just what it is. Some people you grow out of. But at the same breath, man, like, real talk. Sit up here and refuse to grow. And some people just not meant to grow with you. That you just gotta accept that. But some people trying just like you are, even if y'all missing it. Can you recognize that the care is there? And if God said these are good people who have been brought into your life to build with, then take a minute, take a break, and pick back up. That's it. So the sad situation of a lot of relationships right now is that it's just a lot of narcissists out here, a lot of people being trained to be selfish, a lot of people who can't hear because they mad, a lot of people with good hearts that have brokenness, that are confused on how to move, because on one hand you're hurt and on the other hand you're trying to do the right thing, but you scared to invest too much because you've been hurt so much. So I don't know, man. You gotta have that relationship with God, and you gotta find some peace about the situation, so you can move forward. And when people can't own their wrong, maybe that's a sign that you need to move on. That's a word. For the people who can't own their wrong, unless you know God assigns you to stay your butt put, move on. Just move on.